Oh, what's up everybody? My name is Satsu, and thank you for watching my Let's Play. Today's episode, I think we're gonna put in the creeper farm now that we have the walls built. I definitely want to add the farm before I put on a roof and it gets too dark. So why don't we just hop down? I do have a farm in mind, and it's by Logical Geek Boy. I may do a little bit of editing, but overall should be the same. So I'll leave a link down in the comments below. And the only thing I haven't worked out yet is how to do the overflow protection. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think here is where I'll place the chests so that I could just go up and down from here, access them as I need to, and then be on my way. So then I need hoppers going into each of them. Okay, that should do it. Guess I'll have the overflow going that way, so something like that should do. I'll have to mirror this on the other side too, and should probably sleep real quick. Okay. So now we just need to fill this out so that it's a 3x3 right here, where I want the creepers to fall and die. Yeah, that looks about right. Got to make campfires. I'll go make those real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, so this will be where the creepers fall and die. Hoppers will pick up the gunpowder and deposit it to these chests. And if these ever get full, I'll have to look into getting just like a trash. I'll have it set up right here. So the next thing to do is build this up a bit so the creepers have some way to fall, and also because these campfires give off a light level of 8, I believe. So you want to make sure that creepers have a chance to spawn. Now that we've built up a little bit, I think I'm gonna have water pushing the creepers onto the central point, so I need to put signs here. Okay, that should keep the water from flowing into the campfire, but it'll also mean the creepers, once they get to this point, should sink through. Now I need to build out this point a little bit, so these should be 7 out after the center, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll put me right up to the edge. So now that the floor is in place, just need to build this up a little bit and then we can start working on the first platform. So I built up the wall a bit. This part here should be 9. That's also 9. I think we're supposed to go in 2. I'd actually be able to get rid of this section then. Then we'll start building the middle platform. Start placing trapdoors. It's supposed to be 7. Okay, so I'll have to do this for each layer. That shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so now that the center has been filled in, first thing we need to do is, I should probably mark the center so I know where the cat is supposed to be. Trapdoors around it. I think I also need trapdoors. Put trapdoors in the corners like so. I think I'm supposed to do the center in one. Diagonally, it's right here. And this should prevent spiders from being able to spawn because they need a 3x3 area. So now I just gotta open up all these trapdoors. I'll be right back with the cat. Okay, now that the cat is in place, that's it for this first layer. Okay, so now I need to go up 3, I believe. Should just be able to copy this. I also have to go through and put trapdoors on the underside of this. Reason being, zombies and skeletons can still spawn but if you put a layer of trapdoor, prevents them from being able to spawn, and only creepers can spawn this specific height. So I'll go through, fill out the other 5 layers, and we'll be right back. That should have been the last trapdoor. We look above, added a roof, and I just put slabs on it since we'll probably not be on the inside. All the layers, 3, 5 should be done. I just need to go through and open the trapdoors because I closed them so I can get the cats up here. So once I open the trapdoors, the only thing after that would be to take out the torches so creepers can spawn, and then put water in here so that they can flow through. Do the water right now, just 'cause I don't want to take out these torches and then have creepers falling while I'm putting water in. Okay, the water's in, so they should all flow through to here. Just test it. So they should fall through. Now for the scary part, which is taking out the torches. Spawning? Goes one. There's a few. I have to fix that. So I went through and replaced the trapdoors with carpet. I think just open these. Should cause them to drop in. Be a few left on the edge, but it should be fine. I don't know why this one's not scared. First gunpowder. I'll start working on the other one. Oh, rates increased though. Okay, that's it for the second tower. I used jungle for this one since it's easy to get and I had a lot. Don't know if this one's made any. So why don't we go check it out and see. It's not as much as I thought there would. It's better than nothing though. Now that both towers are finished, I AFK'd for a little bit just to see how the rates were, and not gonna lie, they were pretty bad. But if we go up, I moved it just a little bit closer because gunpowder was starting to accumulate into here, which is gonna be our disposal. But when I initially checked, I only had maybe 10 gunpowder here and 20 in the other one. The rates weren't the best, so I went through and lit up as much of this area as I could. Usually I don't use Freecam to look and explore for things like geodes or whatnot, but for lighting up an area for a farm, that's usually the exception for me. And then using MiniHud, I also have this sphere generated just to show like where I need to light up compared to where I don't need to light up. So I went through and I lit up as much as I could. Luckily it wasn't too bad since there are like these holes and also mine shafts, which made it a little bit easier to navigate. Also got lucky and there was like a lot of water areas, so I didn't have to light those up. After going through and lighting up everything, got a little over 2 stacks of gunpowder on this one, and about 2.5 stacks in this one. So all in all, I think that's pretty good. You can hear it working too. It's actually making a decent amount of gunpowder. You can see there are a decent amount of creepers too. Sometimes, as you can see with this one, they get stuck on this edge. I thought cats were supposed to scare them in a 6-block radius, but even with something like this happening, we're still getting a decent amount of gunpowder. So let's take these for now. Almost 5 full stacks of gunpowder. I think I have enough paper though. So let's make them into rockets and put them in our rocket chest. Now we have almost 2 whole rows of rockets to use. I'm sure I'll make more gunpowder as we finish off these towers, at least the top part of them. I was unsure how to do the roof, but I think I'll just have the classic castle tops. And I was thinking about putting the AFK spot here. I think I might pull it up here and make a bridge across where the roof is. So let's get to building. Okay, I'm gonna start with the lighter colored tower, and I think I'm gonna have deep slate tile upside down stairs. Just space them out every other one. Once I finish this, I'll see how it looks and decide what to put for the next layer. I don't think the cobble quite matches the deep slate tile, so I think I'll just put another layer of deep slate tile on top. So I'll go around and fill that out real quick. Okay, for the next layer, I think I'll use deep slate brick and chiseled deep slate. I tried using slate tile, but it blended in too much. You can definitely tell the difference. So I'll get to placing those right now. I think for the corner, I'll put slate wall and chiseled deep slate. Not too bad. So I'll do that for the other three corners. I decided for this layer, I'm gonna do polished deep slate and deep slate brick. Debating putting pale oak buttons on. I think it looks okay on the polished deep slate. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. So I'll do that for this layer, and I think for the next layer, I'm just going to repeat what's on the bottom. That should round up the top of the tower. I put deep slate tile and polished deep slate slab. Looks pretty clean. I was also experimenting with deep slate tile slab and slate tile wall. I don't like the gap in between. I just keep it clean like this. I like how this looks better. So I decided to add a little bit of height difference by putting a slab every third. So the only thing left to do is put on the floor, do the same thing for this side, then we can start working on a bridge across. Right, so the left tower had more of like a darker color themed with the light base. So the other tower, dark base, has a lighter themed top. I used regular tuff, chiseled tuff, and chiseled tuff bricks. I also used some smooth tuff and regular stone bricks. At the top I used cobblestone, just because I wanted it to be lighter than the bottom. I also used dark oak buttons. I think overall it looks nice. Definitely has the light and dark themes. I think overall it came together pretty well. It does also look nice from down below. Next thing to work on is a bridge across. While I was building these, let's just see how much gunpowder we got. I already hear creepers dying, which is a good sign. Let's see. Oh wow. Even though it's not the fastest, that's still a lot of gunpowder. Let's see how much the other side got. Nice. Definitely have more than enough gunpowder. Fill up our shulker box and we still have a lot of gunpowder left over. Now I don't have to worry about flying. Okay, now time to start working on the bridge. About the granite, I do like the copper, and stone is growing on me. Same with the diorite. Next thing I need to do is go through and work on the bottom section, then curve it out so it attaches to both of the towers. I think it's coming along. I put glow lichen on the top of these towers, but they didn't light up as well as I wanted them to, so I went through and put lanterns. I decided to keep like the light and dark theme, so for this side I used just regular lanterns, for this side I used soul lanterns, and the bridge I have them kind of alternating. And I think it looks pretty good lit up, especially at night if you're coming through. I finished the top part of the bridge and I added this little layer because I'll probably have this be my AFK area. I'll start filling this out. I'll extend these little bits down so it mirrors this part. So I finished the arch outline. Also went and put copper grates underneath. Decide if I wanted end rods here or somewhere under here. Doesn't look too bad. I think I'll keep this design and try to do it all the way around. And then I'll just go in and fill this in. So I went through and I filled in all the end rods and the upside down stairs. Then I went through and filled in the rest of the bridge, but I'm unsure about if I like it or not. I've tried to make it a pattern, so the smooth stone, then smooth stone slabs, and then right around here I decided to like fit a little indent. Down low it doesn't look so bad since you can't really see too well. I was debating if I should go through and add a little bit more detail. I think I'll pull out another layer, just do like the normal weave outline that bridges usually have. And I'll try it on this side first where I have the moss and see what it looks like then. I really do like this half slab pattern. I've used it before and I thought it looked good, so I wanted to try it here again. Blends in a little right there, but you're not going to notice it too much. Or at least I don't. The only thing is I don't know how to texture this arch. I was thinking about maybe doing like a cross pattern. So I'll plan out a left and right side and see which one I like better. So this is one design I came up with. It's just slabs with some wall. And on this side I just made X's. I don't know if I quite like this, especially because it's kind of hard to see from down here. Can't really tell too well since it's on a small scale. So I think I'll stick with this. The inside does look a little bit bland and I don't quite know what to put there because walls tend to connect to solid blocks, so you have to put something like stair or wooden fence or trapdoors. I was thinking I might use trapdoors, probably dark oak, but I'm not sure yet. So I'll experiment with that and show you what I come up with. So this is the design I landed on. Put some trapdoors in between the walls and I extended that just a little bit downwards. Yeah, it's a little bit of nice detail when you're looking at it. Coming in through the river, I think it looks pretty good. I think if you're flying into, it's a nice little bit of texture. I think for the bridge, I'm done detailing it for now. I'll have to come through at a later date and texture the towers a bit so they don't just look flat. But all in all, I think this turned out pretty well. Since the bridge is finished, why don't we look and see how much gunpowder we made in the meantime. Just a full double chest. Let's check the left side too. About a chest and a half. It's not too bad. But with that being said, I think I'm gonna call it here for today. Enjoy the episode. Please leave a like and subscribe. If you didn't, how about a dislike? Again, thanks for watching. See ya!